Archangel 07's take on the XFA-27 from Ace Combat. So this plane has a cockpit, and the reason mine's like bent like that is because it's one of the working ones, so you can like shift it up and then it opens and then you can close it like that. And then it has these super cool big fins that stretch out. And the special thing about this one is you can change the mode on the wings, so it's like an F-14 Tomcat. It also has a swept mode. It also has afterburners and ventral fins. Let's get into it. So, first thing you're gonna do is fold it in half. Now, fold this up. And then repeat that this way. Keep one of them folded. Now repeat this on this side. And then fold it this way. And this plane isn't super hard. It's also not the easiest thing in the world. Yeah, so I wouldn't say it's intermediate. I would say it's more advanced, but there's definitely some planes more advanced than it. Okay, now you're going to unfold it into a kite base, and then flip it over, and then fold this down from that point to that point. Now, unfold these and then fold this to the side so that it goes along this edge. And now flip it over, unfold this, and then refold on those kite base folds. So like that. Flip it back over, and then fold this up so that this edge hits this crease. So like that. And then you're gonna fold it to the side and then just repeat that on this side. Okay, now you're going to flip it over again, and then I'm pretty sure you're going to fold it like that. So like that, and then repeat it this way. And then you can fold it this way. And then kind of fold that up and then fold it back down. So it's kind of like a square thing. And then repeat that on this side. So yeah, just open that up. Now you can fold this over just like that. And then with this fold right here, you can valley fold that, and then squash fold it like that, and then repeat that this way. So like that, and then like that. Okay, now it's gonna be a little bit weird. So basically what you're gonna do is kind of pull these layers apart like that, and then fold this down, and you should end up with something like this. Okay, now go to this back side, and you should have these two creases right here. You're going to mount and fold them, and then fold them to the center. So like that, you can kind of fold these down, just like that. And then you can fold this down from this crease to this crease. Like that, and then fold it up, and then you're going to mount and fold on these. Like that, and you're basically making kind of a modified pedal fold. Like that, and then squash that. So like that, and then fold this up, and now what you're gonna do is and then valley fold from here to here. So that, you're basically making like a square base mixed with a water bomb base. So it kind of looks like a water bomb base on the bottom, and then you're gonna basically squash it into a square base. So let me just fix that crease. Like that. So like that. Open this up. Okay, so like that. And now what you're gonna do is fold this up, and then you're going to reach in to this pocket, kind of right here, and then fold up here, and then you're going to kind of squash fold it. you're gonna flip it around, fold this corner up, like that, and then you're going to fold it to the side and then squash fold it. And then open it back up and then squash fold it this way. Okay. Now what you're going to do is, so you're going to flip it over, fold this up, and then pedal fold it. That. Now flip it over and then fold the tip to right there. And then fold this tip down from there. So basically as far as it goes until it hits that point. Okay, so like that. Now open this up, fold it down one, and then fold it down again. So like that. This is going to be this like cover on our nose cone. So yeah. Now what you're gonna do is fold it down, and then what you're gonna do is kind of hard. So you're going to pull out the section from under this flap. So you're gonna pull it out and then make kind of a pedal folded shape. So like that. And yeah, it's pretty hard, but I think you guys can do it. Okay. So now you're going to fold this down to that crease, like that. And then fold it down, open it, and then just kind of squash it. So like that. Now, just inside reverse fold these, like that, while you fold it up. Okay. So now, what you're gonna do is on this flap right here, you're going to mount and fold on this triangle right here. So just do that. And now fold it back out on that straight line, and you'll realize that it won't actually stay like this, so you're gonna basically like flatten it out on that flap, and then once you have to actually do that, you are going to just kind of swivel on it. So in total, it should look like this. So it's basically just that, except you kind of fold it on it. And repeat that on this side. So mount and fold on those two creases. So that, and then just fold it back. Like that. And now you're going to fold this back up, and then you're going to inside reverse fold these in. So like that. And then just kind of, yeah, it's an inside reverse fold. So like that. Now do that here too. So don't be confused by how I'm doing it. It's just an inside reverse fold. Now you're going to fold this down and then fold that kind of like over like that. And now, oh gosh, okay, this part's a little bit difficult. So with this you can also fold it down. Okay, now you're basically gonna do what you did right, where is it, here, but it's a little bit different. So you're gonna fold that down and then kind of like so, yeah, it's a little bit so like that. So like that. So like that. And yeah, the inside work is a little bit kind of, yeah, it basically varies on how you did it. So like you can see, that's the inside of mine. It's pretty clean. And then this side's pretty much the same. So yeah, just find a way to collapse it and it'll work. As long as it doesn't like crumble the paper. Okay, now this, you're gonna fold it down. And then you're going to fold this from the center to that point right there. And now you're going to basically make a swivel and then open squash it so that it folds valley from here to there. And then it's gonna be kind of like an open squash fold. So like that. And then repeat that here. to there, and then swivel, open, squash. Okay, now fold from this point to basically where it catches right there. So like that. And then with this, you can kind of and then just squash that. So like that. Repeat that here. Like that. And okay. Now, what you're gonna do is fold, you're going to fold all of this over and then fold this single layer or double layer to the center. And then with this, you're going to kind of like squash half of it. And then this part is going to kind of be this triangle thing, and it'll just go to that front. So like that. Should look like this. And then just fold that back. It should be more of a parallel thing. So it should be more parallel to the middle of the fuselage. So like that more. Okay. Now just repeat that on this side. So fold this over. See, this one's a lot better. So it's gonna be more of that like cubular triangle. So yeah, it kind of looks like that on this side, but still not as good as the other side. Okay, now that it looks like this, you're going to, you're going to fold all this up. And then you're going to just kind of open this up like that. You're going to stick your finger in this pocket and then fold it up. And then just kind of collapse it like that. So like that. And then repeat that here. Just like that. And then fold these down. So like this. And now you're going to shift this layer so that it, okay, wait. So you're gonna shift this layer from this point so that this edge goes in between, goes through where this edge and this edge intersect. So that'll be right there. So it goes through right there. And then repeat that on this side. So like that. So like that. So now you're gonna fold it out from that point so that this edge is like parallel with this. So like that. And then you can fold it just to see the symmetry. So yeah, I'd say mine's pretty good. And now with these, you're going to inside reverse fold them. So with this, you're just gonna inside reverse fold it like that, and then like that. And now it should be in front of that instead of behind it. And now you're going to flip it over. And then here, it's going to go up on this crease. So up, and then valley fold on this crease. So that goes kind of like to the edge. So like that. And then repeat that here. Okay, so like that. And now you're going to take this on top of that, and then you're going to fold it up like that so that this crease lands right there. So it should look like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. So now repeat that on this side. So like that. And now you're going to fold it up right here. And then reverse fold it. Or, yeah, not inside reverse fold, but you're just gonna kind of like fold it back into there. So you can do it without pre-creasing, just bend it up and then like that. And yeah, we left off by folding these behind. And now you're gonna take this canard and then fold it back. So, like that. And then you're gonna basically make kind of like an inside reverse fold, so it's gonna just get pushed inside there. So like that. And then do the same on this side. Like so. And then back. Like that. Okay. Now, you want to make sure that both of these are symmetrical. So, like that. That's good. And now, you're going to, on this first layer, you're going to fold it up along this edge behind it. So like that. And then on the top part, you're just gonna squash fold it. Just like that. Repeat that on this side. And now, you're basically gonna do something where you are going to go back and forth. So now, you're going to fold this part up. Done. I'm gonna use some tweezers, and you're just gonna kind of take this and then fold it up. I'm gonna use these. Okay. So yeah, just take them, fold it up like that, and then squash fold it just like that, and then do that again this way. And yeah, just repeat it until it looks like this. And then do that on this side. So just back, forward. Okay. Now, what you're gonna do is make the cockpit. So we're gonna pedal fold this just like that. And then fold this tip to these two creases. Like that. And then fold it back up from this corner so that it becomes a right angle. And then pull this out like that. Fold it to this side, just like that. Pull this out, and then, okay. So from here, you can continue with a normal cockpit, or you can do the working one. So the working one is a lot harder, but for the tutorial, since I'm pretty sure all of you. So this is a working cockpit where it kind of has a pivot point right here. So it like opens. So yeah, I'll just do it for the sake of the tutorial. So to do it, you're going to fold this over and then fold it to the center. Like that. Unfold. And then repeat that on this side. Like that. And unfold. Okay. Now you're going to straighten it. And you're going to inside reverse fold on that crease you just made. And then do that here. And now you're gonna kind of do like an Elias stretch where you're going to fold right on that. So like this. And then you're gonna make a straight fold like that. And then just, yeah, it's a little bit hard. So in the end, it should look like this. So like that. I'm gonna repeat that here. Okay. So that's pretty much it for the cockpit. And now I need to go to the bathroom actually. And now what you're gonna do is fold this to the side and then fold this to the center. Well, not exactly to the center, just fold it so that it kind of splits it into thirds a little bit. And it just goes right by the cockpit. So like that. Now do that on this side. Just like that. And now you're going to keep that folded. And then fold this over too. So like that. And then you're going to squash fold it and then fold it back while keeping it squash folded. So like that. And now you're going to take this flap here and then from under there it's basically gonna get like folded in so that it's perfectly straight until it reaches there. That, and then repeat that here. And then try your best to keep it symmetrical. So yeah, that looks pretty. Okay, just like that. And then I'm just gonna check it real quick. Yeah, that's good. And then now you're going to fold this first layer behind that, like that. And then fold this second layer just over it so that this is kind of like tucked into it. Now repeat that here. So this first layer goes under, second layer goes over. Okay. You can actually make these a bit bigger. I think I just made it smaller. Okay, never mind. It's actually, yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay, now you're going to take this and then fold it behind so that we can make a circle kind of shape so that it can give us the afterburners. So like that. And then do that here. You can pre-grease it. And then just fold it behind. So like that. And now, on this front part, you're going to fold that to there, and then fold it in, so like that. And then this is gonna get tucked in right there. Or the second layer, I think. It can be either one, but I honestly prefer the first layer, I think. So like that, and then repeat that here. So just fold that up, and then okay, and make sure that fold is sharp because it can get thick later. Now you're going to kind of like inside reverse fold here so that it goes up to this edge. And then yes, it should stick out after it goes to that edge. So that. And then repeat that here. And then, okay, now you're basically going to swivel fold this just a tiny bit back and then fix those creases. So like that, and then repeat that here. Okay, so like that, and now you can check the symmetry, just like that. And now you're going to fold this back like that. You're just gonna inside reverse fold it back. Okay, now that you have that, you can repeat it on this side. Just like that. Oh, okay. Okay, you can fold both of these tips up like that, so it gives us some space. And now we're gonna work on the actual wing sweeping part. So first, you're going to unfold this like that, because that's the locking mechanism. And then fold it down from here to right there. Just like that. And then you're gonna take this first layer and then mountain fold it, and then fold that back up. So it's gonna look like that. And then you're going to basically flatten that in that position. And then you're going to take these, keep them the same, and then on the top here, it's gonna actually go underneath instead of above, so like that. Like that. And now here you can either lock it like this, where you kind of like squash it and then fold it front, and then that does kind of like lock it together. Or if you want to reduce a little bit of drag, but this is open, you can actually fold it behind, but I think I'd rather do this way. And okay, now you can flatten it. So like that, and then repeat that on this side. So unfold the lock, and then fold it forward like that. And then do this back and forth thing like that. Okay, now those can go further down. Okay, now you can do this part where the first layers goes down, and then this fold it up. Like that. Now fold these back over like that. And then you're gonna take this inside layer and then you're going to kind of like valley fold from this point to that point right here while reverse folding it out. And yes, it should go over the center crease. So just like that. And then do that on this side. Like that. And then you're gonna shift the bottom layer down so that it goes to the center. So it should look like this. There should be a gap here. And then do that here. These are going to be our ventral fins. So yeah, it should be like that. Now, what you're gonna do is, okay, it's a little bit hard. Okay, you can put this wing, okay, so you can fold this part up. And then you can basically just fold it in. So just like that. And then fold that in. Okay. Now, you're going to kind of swivel that just like that so that you like inside reverse fold it, and then fold this up on that edge, and then you're gonna kind of like just squash that, and then you're going to mount and fold that just like we did in the Wyvern, if you still remember, because you're an OG, but like, I mean, 50,000 of you should, but like, yeah. So repeat that on this side. So here, it's kind of like an inside reverse fold, except you're also folding it this way at the same time. So like that, and then do the thing here, and you fold it up, just like that. And then mount and fold it back in. Okay, so like that. And now you can kind of pre-crease it a little bit. So yeah. Looks like I'm gonna have some pretty small ventral fins. So you're kind of gonna want this to be parallel with the bottom here. So just kind of fold it as far as it goes so that it is still in line with the bottom. So like that. Now we can either keep it folded like this or like this. I think it's easier like that. And now, and then here, you're going to fold it down and then fold these just down like that. Okay. Now you can stick the thing into this pocket. Just like that. And then fold these to the center. And then fold this like all the way so that it goes along this edge. And then they should kind of go below your ventral fin, but that's okay because we're just gonna do this. And then fold it again, just like so. And then this, you're gonna unfold all that and then just kind of fold this back and then make like a squash. So here, you're gonna use that crease and then kind of like fold it back. And now here, using what we just did, you're going to tuck the rest of this tip under it. So it's like that. You can just fold it under so that it looks like that. And then do that here. And then do that here. And then like that. Okay. Okay. Now, what you're gonna do is fold this to here. This is gonna be your air intake. And then fold to that crease you just did. And you're basically dividing this thing into fourths. So like that. And then repeat that here. And then when it's fully folded, it should look like a square. So it should be like this on both sides. So it's like that. Yeah. Okay. Yay, we're ready to jet fold. Okay. So now you can use there's not many references that you can rely on, but yeah. So it's gonna go through like right there. Like that. And then, yeah. So just like that. Okay, now you can, one thing I did on the white one is I like unfolded it and then made it kind of like, if you can focus, it made it like 3D. So yeah, you can do that where it's like that. And then it's like that. I just think it looks way realisticer. Okay. And now, after you did that, you're going to lock it. So, kind of fold that up. And then you can roll this up so that it's really locked good. Okay, we're almost done. So what you're gonna do is fold it up from basically where this canard begins to about there's just the corner, just like that. Okay, and then you can fold this tail up and then repeat this on this side. And I know it looks pretty messy right now, but trust me, it's gonna be a lot cleaner once you kind of get the shaping right. Okay, now that those are folded up, you can fold down your ventral fins. So these are the fins on the bottom, like that. And then these fins can go up, and then you can like flatten these wings. And then, okay, so these afterburners are kind of weird because they're supposed to be, these are supposed to be like engines. So what I like to do, you can grab a sharper pair of tweezers, is I like to kind of fold them up. So I like to put this in here, and then you can like round it out because these are supposed to be the engines. They're not supposed to like fold in. And then after you have that, you can open this afterburner. So kind of like that. And last thing you're gonna open this afterburner. And I have to be careful with this tweezer because it's actually like super sharp. So yeah, it's a lot more precise, but at what cost? So just kind of do that, and I will say it is easier with foil paper because everything keeps its shape. So yeah. I'm gonna remake this nose cone. Just like that. Okay. Now, all you need to do is just make these afterburners, but yeah. That's one. And yeah, that is the finished Scarface or XFA-27 by Archangel07. So yeah, go check him out on YouTube. I don't know if he has a Red Note channel for all you Red Noters, but yeah. And I will say it does fly a little bit better in this mode, the original mode. So yeah, I guess I'll teach you how to get into that mode. So just unfold this and then undo all that. So just pull it out and then refold that, and that's pretty much it. And then you can like flatten it a little bit, but yeah. And then to get back into the swept mode, since you already made all the pre-creases, you can just push it down and then lock it. And yep, that's it. So yeah, bye-bye.
Thank you for coming to the paper playground. See you next time.